Yep, the definition for debauchery from Merriam-Webster, it says an extreme indulgence in sensuality. The scripture comes to mind. That these be they that are sensual, not having the spirit. It says plural orgies. He probably engages in that. Number 2, archaic seduction. I like this one. Seduction from virtue or duty.
Yeah, because he's making those guys, but they're their own men. They're supposed to have their own mind. So I mean, if you get destroyed because of him, well, that's on you. Because you didn't use the mind that the good Lord gave you, man. The Most High.
You got something?
Yeah, this is Jude chapter 1, verse 11. It says, "Woe unto them, for they have gone in the way of Cain, and ran greedily after the error of Balaam for reward, and perished in the gainsaying of Corey. These are spots in your feast of charity, when they feast with you, feeding themselves without fear. Clouds they are without water, carry about of winds, trees whose fruit withereth, without fruit, twice dead, plucked up by the roots."
Dead fruit. You got dead fruit. His fruit is all dead, man. You got all them guys in there. You got that the numbers game. You got all them guys, but they're all spiritually dead, man. They're just zombies, man. And Johanna's always wearing them shades all the damn time, man.
That means he's hiding. You know, when you got a guy that's always wearing shades, man, that means you hiding something, man. You hiding your, hey, like what's this guy from Cool Hand Luke, Dragline? He said that's the man with no eyes. Because he had those glasses on, them aviator-type glasses with the mirrors. That was back when I was a kid, man. And you couldn't see the guy's eyes. So the same thing with degenerate Johanna. You can't see the guy's eyes, man. Oh, go ahead, Ak.
Yeah, and Jim Jones wore shades, too. Jim Jones.
This is Sirach chapter 9, verse 18. A man of an ill tongue is dangerous in his city, and he that is rash in his talk shall be hated.
He is being hated. You got something, Mark? Pass him the mic.
Yeah, this for the Passover. He talking about free Passover and all this. 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter. I start at the 12th verse. It says, but these as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption.
Because that's why these guys are coming against us, GMS, prime as we call the whatever, because they're demons, man. And then the men, his so-called men, that's under him, like Elder Tahar said, they don't got no spiritual minds, so they just go whatever he say. Oh, them guys, GMS, are demons, they stay that. You know what I mean? And they come against us and talk about what we do. They nitpick. They'll talk about, them guys are wicked, they going over. Look at it, they wearing them bummy garments. They just that and the other.
Yeah, and what goes to show that is that the queen of the 2/3, because he was having a conversation with the brother. He talking about y'all dealing with white women and white women. He got that from Johanna, man.
Verse 13, it says, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they that count it pleasure to riot in the daytime, spots they are and blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceivings while they feast with you.
Yeah, all that damn money and stuff like that, them fancy garments, them Byzantine
Yeah, but
Empire.
you don't know who's going to come to the Passover. Any nigga can just come right into the Passover, man. You don't know if this guy's an adulterer. You don't know if this guy's a drug dealer. You don't know if this guy's a pimp. You don't know if this guy just murdered somebody. You don't know if this guy's a flaming faggot. The women that come in, you don't know if they're lesbians, man. You just making matters worse, man. But somebody give me Amos 5 verse 21.
Some of them could be child molesters too.
Yeah, you're gonna have child molesters up in there, all kind of criminals, people on the run. You're going to have AIDS and people with AIDS. Because let me say this, you got AIDS, you keep it moving, man. We ain't dealing with you with the AIDS, man. Go ahead.
Amos 5:21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Right. This is for this guy's up and coming Passover. Read it from the top.
I despise your feast days.
Hey, this is what the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, think about your up and coming feast day, degenerate Yohana.
I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though you offer me though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy viols.
Yeah, and that goes back to Comfy. Yeah. Every time Comfy has a concert, I was going to say, every time he has a Passover, it's a Boys to Men concert, man. He's singing this the same old song, wearing three-piece suits, tight-ass three-piece suits. Got a bunch of damn cackling women, screaming women like it's a damn concert, man. And you know what? The Most High is upset and angry, man, at this bullshit that's going on,
But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as mighty stream. Have you offered unto me sacrifices and offerings in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Israel? But you have borne the tabernacles of your Molech, and Cain your images, the star of your God, which you made to yourselves. Therefore will I cause you to go into captivity beyond Damascus, saith the Lord, whose name is the power of hosts.
All right. So whoever got anything, go ahead.
I got. It says. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 11. I'll jump around in 23. It says, "For I have received of the Lord that which also I delivered unto you, that the Lord Yahweh Shai, the same night in which he was betrayed, took bread," which represents the Passover. Jumping down, it says, "For as often," the 26th verse, 1 Corinthians 11:26, "For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, you do show the Lord's death till he come. Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord," which represents the Passover, "unworthily, shall be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily, eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body." So that's a cold cut to you, Gehenna, because you're going to just bring anybody to the Passover. What if you bring in a bunch of guys that's unworthy? What did it say? It says, "He that eateth and drinketh unworthily, eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body." So you just got a lot to pay for, man.
He might bring Edomites up in there too. He might even have there's no telling what this guy would do, man. He might have goddamn Edomites up in there, man. Moabites, you know what I mean? You're just a wicked ass dude, man.
You might have transvestites up in there, man. I mean, anybody just an open door. You might have, man.
He gonna sing. Sylvester gonna sing there, man.